Celtic reclaim top spot after Father John Beaton gives them the dodgiest penalty you'll ever see in your puff. Welcome back to Fog Football. Killie 1, Celtic 2. Let's face facts here, folks. It was one
Screwjob.
Aye, Screwjob. One of the worst games you'll see.
Ayrshire Screwjob.
Ayrshire Screwjob. Then it blew up. Like, penalty, let's dive into it. We've seen it. I've even rewatched it. Jokey a penalty.
It's a ridiculous to say. In the rule books, it says you cannot give a penalty if it hits your hand after deflecting off someone who is close by, close proximity. And the initial deflection comes off, I believe, one of the defender's legs, and then it ricochets up, and it's going away from goal, and it hits the Killie player in the arm who can't do nothing. You cannot, you can't retract your arm, you can't remove your arm. He can't be expecting that. The ball came off his teammate's leg, bounced up and hit him in the arm, going away from goal. Referee gives a penalty, and the worst thing about it is, fucking Kilmarnock had a penalty shout a few minutes ago. Didn't even look at it.
Didn't even bother their arse at it.
But of course,
what you've got is Marley Watkins and Carter Vickers at the back post.
Pulling him all over him.
Yeah, were they both pulling each other initially? Yes, but then you see towards the end of it, when Marley Watkins is trying to get rid of him, because he's trying to get out.
Clear hold of his shirt, throws him to the ground.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous.
Heart should be top of the table, but because of a robbery here, and because of cheating, you can't say it. Fucking is cheating.
There you go. Jambo Bear has spoken. And another thing, couldn't have went more perfect. Last minute winner, and who steps up? Ian Atchell.
Well, he's still shite. Arnie Engel scored a bunch of goals for the penalty spot. Doesn't make him an £11 million player. I'm pissed off, man. Heart should be sitting top.
The Jambos have been robbed tonight of sitting top spot.
I feel bad for Stuart Kettlewell. His unbeaten run as well, coming in the league as Killie manager, doesn't deserve to end like this. And
it doesn't.
I tell you what, right, Killie, they were shite for the majority of that game. But with about 10 minutes to go, they actually started coming into the game, and when they got the equaliser, it only looked like one winner.
No, absolutely. They were absolutely dominating Celtic at the end. Crosses, corners, just fizzing it into the box. I mean, Bruce Anderson had a shite shot he dragged wide, but one team looked like winning it. Celtic hit the counter, Forrest gets it away, deflects off one Killie guy. Not the worst thing about this is it deflects off a Killie guy. It's not like it's going towards goal. It's going back out the way.
Yeah, it's going away from goal.
In the close vicinity rules, you can't give this because it happens at speed. It happens within close vicinity.
It comes off another player first.
It's the two-touch rule.
Just like they didn't give the first one. Didn't give the first one.
Aye. Yes. Aye. So how can you give one but not the other?
Because the first one wasn't fucking crucial for Celtic winning, and the second one was. I mean, that is why. And Father John's a cheating prick. That's why.
I'm not buying this at his brother. It's Father.
See, and look at him running over to the fucking monitor, man. You'd thought he was fucking. Name me a runner. My head's fried.
Usain Bolt.
Aye, him.
Aye, him.
Or what was the other guy called? Something Love. Was a competitor not called Love or something?
Cole Phelps? No, he was a diver, I think. Anyway, Celtic's full of divers, to be fair, but either or, right? Oscar Pistorius, he was a bastard, and Celtic's full of them as well. So, I mean, this is just corruption. Are we going as far as making that claim for Brother John? But you're right. I forgot about that penalty shot. You can't give you cannot give the first one.
And Stuart Kettlewell wasn't happy, and rightfully so. And I'm interested to hear what he will say, because that's wrong. That's not right.
Yeah.
How can they change the rules during the game?
No, absolutely. I mean, we could sit here and talk about the game, but let's face facts, man. That game for about 75 minutes was brutal. We'll talk about. I mean, the first half absolutely brutal. Taniki, right?
And you look at you look at the first one. I mean, that one was actually pretty much more or less on the line.
Aye.
The second one's going away for goal.
I know.
I cannot believe he's gave that.
No,
I'm looking at it and I'm thinking,
he didn't go to the monitor for the other one, but then that's on Farr.
Yeah, because Farr told him not to,
which they should have done here.
But he should have. He should have went over and went, no, not close proximity. It's bounced off him.
But see once they slow it down, and you move the play at like 0.1 mile an hour, everything looks worse. But see the close vicinity rule comes into play because it's at speed, and you can't. Oh, they're sitting there. His hands are high. James McFadden.
Former Motherwell captain Stephen Cragen says, "I've just seen the penalty decision back. I think it's incredibly harsh. I genuinely do. What else can Mayo do? What else can he do? He can't do fuck all. That's what he can do."
He's ran out of Mayo. I mean, that's for sure. But fucking disgrace, isn't it?
That's not a penalty, man. Not a penalty.
Never a penalty. Honestly. Never a penalty. I mean, and we've seen a penalty yesterday given at Ibrox. A lot of people are saying that was never a penalty. I think it was. I do believe that Milne was clipped by Diamande, but I look at this one and I'm just thinking, yo, see if this was Rangers, right? See in the moment, would I be like, fuck, that's a penalty, come on? Yes, of course I would, because you want your team to win. Not going to sit here and say I wouldn't, but looking at that, it's just not. We have seen so many incidents like this where they don't give it. There's just no consistency. They make it up as they go. Say this is Killie.
I need to get Kettlewell's phone number and bring him on.
See if it...
Patch him through live. This is not right.
Does he not speak yet?
No, he's in huff. Don't blame him.
He'll probably leave them. That happened the last time.
I know he doesn't. I know he doesn't like abuse, but he should be giving the referee abuse. That's not right. That is not fucking right. Again, in Scotland, the big team getting the advantage over the wee team when the wee team's on top and the wee team deserves something. It was a shite game of football. Celtic are garbage, man. Honestly, fuck, if they win the league, I think this could be the worst champions of Scotland of all time if they win the league this season.
Could be.
They are fucking brutal. 5 million for Balakisha. Wouldn't he give you £5 and a bottle of Iron Brew? Would not. I mean, the other guy at least looked lively and had some creativity, but his end product looks garbage.
Tanuki?
Once again,
he looked alright.
What did Cal McGregor and Hattati do in the middle of the park? Nothing. Dyson Maeda, he got the flick for the goal, but it looked shit, done nothing. Any actual came on, and apart from scoring a penalty, which who can't do that? What did he do? He to the haw, but of course he'll be made out to be great because he scored for the penalty spot for a penalty that he shouldn't have got. I'm absolutely fuming. I'm fuming for 2 reasons. Well, 3 reasons actually. Selfish reasons, I want Hearts to be top of the table, and we should be, and we've been robbed here. Secondly, I feel bad for Stuart Kettlewell and Kilmarnock because they didn't deserve to lose this game, and they didn't deserve to concede that penalty. And thirdly, it's just the rules. I want to see the rules be held, and I want to see referees be held accountable for not going by the rules. Willie Collum, if Willie Collum's got a backbone, he will come out and... No, he can't overrule it, but... He'll come out and he will...
Yeah, but what good does that do? A month later, him and Gordon Duncan wearing the same clothes like they always tend to do for some weird reason, and then come out and say, subjective. It's no subject. It's a joke, right? It's a fucking joke. You know what? And I think there should be Celtic fans out there saying it's not a penalty. I mean,
that won't happen.
No, it's funny though. People say I'm unfair, right? I literally said yesterday that Hearts penalty was a penalty. See the Dundee penalty? I said it was never a penalty that we got when Gazam was pulling the Dundee guy into him.
What did you say about their penalty?
When was that?
The Alloa one, sorry. Because Willie Collum said that wasn't a penalty.
But see...
Why? He said close proximity. And
but this is even worse.
Yeah, this is
because that's not the attacking player.
This is both close proximity and it's already taken a touch, and it's not the original shot. It's already taken a deflection.
And the Alloa one is going in if it doesn't hit his hands. This one's not. This one's going away for goal.
I don't know if the Alloa one was going in, but I know this one was not even going near goal. This one was deflected away for goal.
Honestly, man, Celtic...
Still nothing for Stuart Kettlewell.
Celtic, they got over the line, right? As they always tend to do.
But they're shite.
But how lucky is it, man? Everything goes perfect. Ian Atchell gets the last minute penalty. Apparently he asked McGregor, could he take it? He does take it. Maybe we're just sounding very bitter here. My team's out the race. My team didn't even start. The horse just fucking started running at Bolton in reverse. But I want Hearts to win the league. And this is a dent to it. Because if Hearts go 2 points clear, with how bad Celtic are playing, you need all that you can get for a team like Hearts.
Your horse fell at the first hurdle.
It didn't get to the first hurdle, man.
Stuck in the stalls.
See the starting gun, I hit the horse. And then Russell Martin held like a 20-minute funeral for it.
I don't even want to talk about this game. What is there to say? I think the Ayrshire Screwjob sums it up.
I'd agree with that. Closing thoughts, because I've really got nothing to say. It's not a penalty.
Well, I mean,
there's no point putting a poll up for it because it won't win. Has he spoke yet, Stuart Kettlewell?
Well, hold on. SFA explains penalty decision.
Right.
So we've had a clarification from the Scottish FA about the handball decision that led to Celtic spot kick winner. They said, quote, "The penalty was awarded for handball by the Kilmarnock defender whose arm is in an unnatural position. A deflection doesn't always negate a handball offence. He doesn't know where the ball is going and his arm is up in an unnatural position to block a shot." End of quote.
But it's not blocking a shot, it's blocking a deflection. And, right, what about Willie? If Willie Collum's top dog and he's talking about close vicinity, why is there no mention of close vicinity here?
That is ridiculous. He didn't block the shot. All he blocked was the deflection that came off his own player.
Yep.
Yo, see if the shot directly from the Celtic player hits Mayo in the arm and it's on target, then I think fair enough.
Yes, no,
because
yeah.
he is probably stopping a goal scoring up. Well, I say he's probably stopping a goal.
But according to Willie Collum, the Rangers Allo one, it's not a penalty, close vicinity.
But this has came off. This has came off the other Killie defender, and ricocheted up, and hit Mayo. I do not get it. I honestly, that is baffling. So, a deflection doesn't always negate a handball offence, so it's just pick and choose? You can pick and choose when it does?
It's a joke, man. It's an absolute joke. Tell you what, though. Hearts are the informed team in the country right now. Because Killie aren't even that good, man. Celtic made a meal of that.
I'll take Stephen Craigan's word over some shitey official for the SFA that wants Celtic to win the league.
Yeah, it's a bad decision. You've got, every comment I'm seeing saying it's never a penalty now. I don't think many of them are Celtic fans, but
it's not, man. It's deflected and bounced up and hit the guy. He can't do nothing about that.
Nothing wrong.
Also, pitch invasion for robbing Kilmarnock. How pathetic's that?
I know.
Beating Killie in Ayr on a plastic pitch due to...
Sure, I thought it wasn't good enough. I thought Iheanacho was pish. Thought the board need to go, but they'll celebrate it.
We need to hear from Stuart Kettlewell. He needs to come out and... Right, I want to talk about the game for a bit.
I've just scrapped my notes. I've got nothing to say about the game. I thought Tanicki was alright. Nygren almost scored an own goal. There was countless corners for both teams. You know what? The game was bogging. Celtic had a few half chances, but nothing crazy. They get the goal. Good ball into the box. Maida puts it into the back of the net. He's had a shite season, but good goal nonetheless. Sriracha. Tierney looked done, man. Guy come on as a sub and still looked done. Killie get the goal with the corner. Greg Kiltie whips it in. Watson, free header. Horrific defending. Thought Schmeichel was kind of all over the place today. There was a incident where the ball went into him and then he spilled it and the Killie guy just didn't really want to shoot or whatever. Then it went over for a corner. But yeah, I think a draw was probably the fair result. Killie were pummeling Celtic, but Celtic did. Celtic didn't dominate the first 75 minutes, but they had a sense of lethargic control. We'll call it something along those lines. And then the penalty incident, man, it baffles me. It baffles me. It fucking baffles me. It goes against every rule that the SFA have set, and that's what we're dealing with here. But see the fact this has been given, right? And you see Willie Collum saying about the Allo one, well, it shouldn't have been given because of close vicinity. What is a penalty anymore? They're backtracking, they're rewriting, they're coming up with bullshit explanations. See the fact, right, that they've come up with an explanation 10 minutes after the game's ended. That's how you know it's a fucking shiter, by the way.
Yeah. See, the fact that they've had to come out and make a statement on that, they're facing criticism, they're under pressure. When have we ever seen that before? This quickly after the game, the SFA coming out and making a... It's wrong. They've got this one wrong, and they've got it wrong on purpose.
Yeah.
No one's going to convince me otherwise.
John Beaton, screws Killie.
Where were we in terms of discussing the match here?
I've covered the game. I couldn't give two shits about the game. John Beaton as well. Didn't want to give yellow cards out when he really should have.
I mean, we won a bet, but honestly, right now, I couldn't give a shit about the money. I'd rather lose and
have your team top.
Alright. Let's see.
There's only one statement I want to see, and it's from Rangers. Right, you've got something there.
So here's some of the quotes from Stuart Kettlewell. He says, quote, "We had Celtic under a lot of pressure." End of quote. Quote, "Amazement it's been awarded as a penalty." End of quote. And the final one is, quote, "We should have had a throw-in. That was pretty categoric." End of quote. Yeah, he's referring to the first Celtic goal.
Yes, which should have been
a throw-in for Kilmarnock. Didn't get it. Celtic pretty much scored straight from that.
See, those things, right? They happen. It's shite. It's unfortunate, but we don't have VAR going over throw-ins, right? So you can just accept them. They happen, right? The penalty is the big problem here. Stuart Kettlewell's right. And I know we're going to be bombarded in the comments with people saying that we're talking pish, but it's just not a penalty.
Well, I'm reading that Stuart Kettlewell's taking this really bad.
When they fucking won, I'd take it bad. I did take it bad.
I've taken it bad.
Well, I mean, no wonder. It's...
The Hearts should be sitting top. That's the reality, and right now we're not. We're sitting...
I've seen some people joke and say, well, Celtic have made sure Rangers' relegation... what do you call it? Rivals have not picked up any points, but I'm not really having it that way.
No, I'm not happy with that decision at all.
That could cost Hearts the league title.
Very well could. Just unfair. I mean, it was a shite game of football. I just wish Killie could have turned up a bit quicker. Well, let's see if he brought... Oh, Brendan Rodgers says that Celtic were comfortable. So fucking comfortable that he had to cheat Kilmarnock in the last kick. I'm going to lose it. What did the liar Brendan Rodgers have to say? Quote, "We had a lot of control in the game without creating so much in the first half. With the international break, there are a lot of new faces in the starting lineup, so the connection is not as fluid as we would like. But we still were comfortable in the game. Second half, we dominated the game and deservedly went in front with other opportunities. In the Celtic spirit, we kept going right at the end and delighted for Kelechi and Iacho get the penalty, and I know he thrives of confidence from his teammates, manager and supporters. Delighted for the team. There's been so much noise, but we got there and won." End of quote. For him to come out and say Celtic dominated the second half and not even address that in the last 10 minutes of the game, it was literally all Kilmarnock. This guy's under... Brendan, you know what? He's changed his tune. See, at the start of the season, he was pretty much coming out and saying we're not good enough. We need bodies. We need numbers. I need players in. And ever since he had that conversation with the board, he's completely done a 180. He's pretty much now masking poor performances, pretending that Celtic are good, pretending that they were great, pretending that they dominated and were in control when they're not. And now he's talking up the squad as if... Honestly, with his excuses there, it sounds a bit like Russell Martin. Oh, international break, lots of new faces and need time to gel. Here, all the clubs have the same problem. Look at Killie. Killie and Dundee have pretty much lost their starting 11 squads for last season.
A lot of them, yep.
So... It's not like Celtic are the only team here bringing new players in. I mean, everyone's in the same boat.
Corruption.
And he didn't mention the penalty. I wonder why.
He wouldn't have a leg to stand on with the penalty. Anyway, folks, I think that's where we're going to end it.
I still want to hear from Stuart Kettlewell, but...
you kind of heard from him. That's for the fans react. Right? I'm signing out here. This is... Here. Nothing really could have cheered me up, but it would have helped. Because it's rock bottom, and it's just getting compounded with a Russell Martin-sized hammer. Anyway, Killie 1, Celtic 2. Killie lose their undefeated streak due to John Beaton.
Yeah, not right. Unfair. Right. Bullshit, but here, what can you do? What can you do? Hearts should be top and they're not. That's
if that is flipped, he's never given that. He's not even getting told to go to the monitor.
They didn't even look. Well, why didn't they look for the foul by Carter Vickers?
Exactly.
I mean, he's all over him. He's tugging him, and
it prevents Watkins from getting the clean connection that he's trying to get.
But they didn't even look at that one. There was no on-field check.
Nada. Hee haw. Anyway, folks, Killie 1, Celtic 2.